I'm Liam from the Cancer Bats, and this is the Kerrang Video Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Kerrang Podcast, Day 2 at Reading Festival. Here I am with Liam Cormier of Cancer Bats.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, señor.
¿Cómo está?
Yeah.
¿Está bien?
Sí. So we're dressing in black jackets. It's black jacket night
It's
in Reading.
basically, I feel like we're in our Henry Rollins attire.
Yeah.
I think it's more that it's cold and the impending rainstorms are coming.
The nights draw in Reading.
What?
It's August, but the nights get cold very quickly.
It gets so, that's the thing that we've learned from coming here many years now. This is our 3rd year.
Excellent.
Leeds and Reading Festival. It is cold in England in August.
It's horrible.
You gotta gear up.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't get that much colder. It's just like a few degrees colder than this for the rest of the year.
Yeah. you paint such an idyllic picture. So how was tonight?
Tonight was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you describe it in 5 words?
Super fun, wicked, awesome times.
Excellent. So I mean, this tell me about the first time you played Reading and how it compared to tonight.
We first played at Reading in 2007, and we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into and what we were even doing, and we were just looking at this lineup of like crazy bands, you know, like Municipal Waste played that year. Like there were so many like crazy bands that were playing, like, you know, the Bronx and everything, and it was just like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like why are we on this bill? Like this is crazy. So for us, like, yeah, getting to play, like, just even be brought into this world was such a mind blow. And then when we got asked again in 2008, it was just like, nobody gets asked 2 years in a row. Like, this is crazy. So we were like, well, we gotta definitely like step up our game, you know what I mean? And like really own the fact that we're like being asked back again. So we're playing super hard, and then yeah, to be lucky enough to have Mike ask us again to play in 2010, it's just like, this rules. And so by this point we knew what we were getting into. And it ruled because like we're friends with, you know, over half the bands that are on our stage, like Trash Talk and Gallows, you know, a bunch of dudes. So
was there a healthy amount of those bands side of the stage watching you today?
Yeah, today was awesome for bros. It was definitely, it's nice when you're like, you're looking at it, tons of people, but then you kind of like are sharing that with a bunch of like friends, like close friends, and especially for us and Gallows, like we've played so many shows together, and like we've, you know, opened for them and when they were playing small shows. So it's cool to like have those dudes be there too.
Brilliant. How was Leeds for you this year? Because Leeds is
awesome.
Places to play.
Yeah, I love Leeds so much, and I can't wait to go back and headline and play with Bring Me the Horizon. Like both, I'm so excited to be so much Leeds this year. Leeds was awesome. I mean, I will say that I really wish that barricade was closer, because it makes it tough. It's so hard, like when the stage is like, you know, 5 feet tall and then the barricade's 10 feet out. It's like you feel that real distance, whereas Reading was nice that the barricade was closer. So sorry Leeds, you guys got the bum set up this year. But we're gonna make up for it. Cockpit twice in I think like a month or something like that.
Cockpit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a circle pit at the cockpit.
Sweater vest.
It's gonna be good.
So tell me about the forthcoming tour with Bring Me the Horizon.
Super stoked.
Yeah.
Just a really cool idea. Bring Me the Horizon's like, we're gonna play some dirty punk shows, and they were like, who do we know that likes playing dirty punk shows? Oh, our friends the Cancer Bats. We should ask those guys if they want to come play dirty punk shows. And we were like, yeah, that'll be awesome. So cool. That was it. It was just like, we're gonna do some wicked shows, and you guys should come and hang out with us.
Yeah. So what will you be doing between now and then? What are you up to tomorrow? Tomorrow
we fly to Japan. So we flew into England 2 days ago to play this festival, and then now we're flying to Japan to play with Bullet for My Valentine and Bring Me the Horizon, and then we fly with both those bands to Australia to do a full Australian tour as well.
Awesome.
So lots of Bring Me the Horizon this year for us.
Yeah.
It's good.
Will this be your first trip to Japan? No.
This is our second. We played Summer
Tell me about the first time you played there. Is it different? Is it like a different world, like everyone kind of?
Yeah, it is. It is super different. I mean, everyone's really friendly and everyone can speak English, so it's actually not as kind of tough as we thought it would be, and everyone's super stoked. But we played a crazy festival that like Beyonce headlined. Like there was just like so many bands and like thousands and thousands of people, and we get on stage and people know the words to like every song and are like freaking out. So that side of things you're like not used to.
So this is like Summer Sonic that you played.
Yeah.
So Japan gets really, really, really humid in the summer.
And we played outdoors.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Do you talk up before you?
I was like super sick when we played, so it made it even better. I was just feeling awesome, and then and then was like jet lagged and crazy, and then the heat was all insane, and we played at 11 in the morning, so it was just a gong show. But I persevered, and I feel like we rocked Japan.
Did you like? Because a lot of bands who played Japan say they get some really cool presents from fans and stuff.
Yeah, we got like letters and presents, and there was kids like waiting outside of our hotel and stuff. Like it is full on. Like people like know who your band is. They like know who your band is and love it. I got a pair of chopsticks, a set of chopsticks from a girl. Oh, cool. It was really sweet. She was like, "You can eat dinner with your girlfriend," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
That's awesome. Did it have a message on the side, or?
Yeah, there was a note that said she was.
Cancer bats suck.
No. She said she was too scared to see us with Bring Me the Horizon, so she's gonna wait and see us when we come back on our own. And I'm like, I'm sorry, we're coming back again with Bring Me the Horizon.
Right, that's tough.
But I was like, Bring Me the Horizon aren't scary, are they? I don't know.
It's just the music's like
I guess
down
so.
tune, chugga.
I feel like our shows would be scarier than Bring Me the Horizon shows.
If you got a guy who looks like a Viking in a sweater vest,
that's
time to
run away. Be concerned.
Yeah, cool. So after the Bring Me the Horizon tour in the UK, what are you doing up until Christmas? Are you gonna have a break soon? You've been on the tour, on the road forever, supporting the new album.
No, we do October. We tour all of Europe with Dillinger Escape Plan, which I'm super excited about. That's gonna be amazing. And then, and then we play our own headlining tour with Trash Talk.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, it's gonna be wicked. Big dirty show at the Electric Ballroom in London, which I think is gonna be a party. The best part is that it happens to fall over Halloween. So like Halloween weekend we play London, Nottingham, and Leeds, which are like our 3 favorite party cities, and we get to get dressed up for Halloween for each one. So Halloween plans, you got it. Cancer Bats fans, let's come party.
What did you dress up as last year?
Last year I dressed up like a skeleton with like zombie face paint. This year I'm thinking of doing 3 separate costumes for the 3 shows. So
is it going to be a kind of wait and see? You might pick up a cool costume in Japan.
I'm gonna do some less obvious ones. You know, like corpse paint. Obviously, you're gonna do that. So I might do some less obvious ones.
What about there's from when you walk up from Reading train station to the festival, there's a fancy dress costume shop, and there's a RoboCop costume in the window.
Oh, that'd be serious. I'm not as into buying costumes as I am into building them.
Seamstress. You make your own costume?
Yeah, I know how to sew, so I think like that side of things comes into it too.
The patches on the jacket?
Yeah, patches on the jackets,
cool.
You know.
How should, if someone's bought their first ever patch for a denim jacket, how should they approach making sure it stays on and doesn't fray and fall off in the pit?
The biggest trick is safety pins to make sure that it's centered. Right. So you put safety pins in your 4 corners before you start sewing. And then it's just in and out. It's just easy. Sewing's easy, don't be scared.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to leave it.
You can do it.
Liam Cormier's advice. Yeah, definitely. Just Liam Cormier's advice to the in and out sounds dirty, but when you put patches in the mix, it's all good.
Wholesome.
Cool. Well, enjoy. Yeah. Well, Chief sewed my first patches on, so it was a big tribute to Iron Maiden. Yeah, I was. So enjoy your world travels. We'll see you very soon.
I will. Now we're gonna go watch Atari Teenage Riot.
Yes, and have our eardrums blown out by some Teutonic industrial metal. Ja, danke schön.
Yeah.